for the children.
Hello and welcome to Dartmouth Community Media's production of Fill the Bus Telethon 2024. Welcome in. It's going to be a great time here today. This is sponsored not only by Dartmouth Community Media, but also Dartmouth High School Media, Target, and the Dartmouth Police Department. I'm Paul Santos, joined alongside by many of the talented members of Dartmouth High School Media. We have a great show that's coming up for you today. We invite you to come on by, buy a present, fill up the bus to help those in need along the South Coast. This time we'd like to get everyone to introduce themselves. We're going to start with one of my co-hosts over here, Dartmouth High School's Mikey. Hey, Mike.
Hi, I'm a senior at Dartmouth High School, and we're going to have fun today.
Ben, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm Ben Smith. I'm host of DHS Sports Center, and along with Paul, I am a commentator as well here at Dartmouth Community Media. I'm
Hello.
also a senior, too.
Hi, so my name's Ella. I'm a junior at Dartmouth High School. I'm really excited to be here for one more year here at the Bus Telethon by Target. I can't wait to have a fun day with my co-hosts and also my friend Tabby as well.
And I'm Tabitha Cabral Elliott, the friend in question, and a junior at Dartmouth High School. I'm excited to be here, and I'm excited to see what'll happen today.
Well, if you'd like to help us out, all you have to do is come down here to Target, and you can go in and buy a present. You can then put it in the bus. That's why we call it Fill the Bus. You can also bring a toy down that you happen to bought from another location and put it in the bus. You can also contribute by clicking on the QR code. You can do that as well and help those in need throughout southeastern Massachusetts. Now, the fun thing is we're going to be singing today, not only myself, but also this couple right here, both individually and as a duo, right? I can't wait to see this. You guys have been practicing, right?
Of course we
Oh,
have.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
What are you going to sing for us?
We're going to sing Baby It's Cold Outside for our duet.
And I'm going to sing Santa Baby as my solo.
All right, Baby It's Cold Outside, a real classic. Why did you decide to do that one?
It's a nice duo. I proposed it as last minute. I'm like, what if we do a duet? And then we were thinking of Christmas duets. We couldn't think of any, except that one.
Well, you can't beat the classics, you know?
Exactly.
I'm going with Santa Claus is Coming to Town and White Christmas, so.
That's a great song.
Yeah, that I had no problem narrowing it down because those are the two I know. So it wasn't really, I had a lot to pick from, you know. But you did that Santa Baby before. That's a classic, too.
I have.
You like that one?
I love that song.
Yeah,
I love
the
performing
That's
it.
like her song.
Yeah.
Oh, that's her song.
Yeah, Move Over Eartha
Truly.
Kitt
Yeah.
and Madonna.
No, she's the original.
Now, Ben, you're going to
do
sing
that.
for us this year?
Yeah, once again, this is my second year singing. I am singing Blue Christmas Elvis Presley version. I've been practicing along for the past 2 weeks, and I'm ready to perform for you guys today.
Well, that has background, doesn't it? Doop-ba-da-da-da-da, doop-ba-da-da. You know what I mean? Like, we can probably help him out with that, right? And Mikey, tell me about you now. You do a lot of work over there at Dartmouth High School Media, right?
Yeah, I do. Actually, yesterday we had fifth graders from the Potter School come to our studio and film something, so that was a lot of fun, getting to introduce that to younger people, and I don't know.
Well, really get them excited about the media over there, right?
Yeah, I think our media program is great, and I think sharing it with as many people as we can is what we're here for.
You know, I've been involved in broadcasting kind of as a side gig for a long time, and I've gone over there to visit, and you guys have equipment that would just blow you away. I thought I was in NBC when I went to see your studio, right? How do you describe that stuff? You guys have great stuff over there.
Yeah, it's really nice. Obviously, it's hard for me to say how good it is because I've never had anything else, I think, because I've always gone to Dartmouth.
You've always had the best stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's because going into this media program introduced me to media broadcasting. So I didn't know a lot about that kind of stuff until I got here, and it's great. That's what I want to go into for a job. I'm going to go to college for that.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really great. We got a lot of nice cameras. We got
And Mr. Parati.
and we got Mr.
Last but not
Parati.
least, Mr. Parati.
Yeah.
And Ben does his DHS Sports Center show, which I know you really enjoy that.
Yeah, I have a really fun time hosting DHS Sports Center. We've had a lot of episodes this year. We just interviewed the football team a couple weeks ago on top of their Thanksgiving football rivalry against Fairhaven. They actually pulled it off really well, and I was shocked, and I know you were shocked. It was in the rain. It was cold. And I'm glad that they pulled off the victory. The turkey tasted good that Thanksgiving time.
It's always fun when it comes down to the last play of the game, right?
Oh, yeah,
Time was
absolutely.
running out, and it was really, really exciting. And you guys, right, I'm really looking forward to your singing because I've heard you guys sing before, and right on point, you know, you're right on key, because sometimes when I sing, I'm on key for a while, and then I drift off, and then drift back on. It's not easy to stay on key the whole time, is it?
Yeah, it can be, but we managed quite well.
I think you do, you know?
Yeah.
And you've been singing for quite a while, right?
I have.
How
been.
long now?
Pretty much, I've just been singing recreationally forever. It's always been a hobby of mine. I've always loved doing it.
So you were like in kindergarten walking around singing already by then?
Precisely.
So that's how she got good at it, right?
Yeah, I've been singing for quite a while as well. My first gig was when I was 9. I was singing the national anthem at Special Olympics, and
wow.
I don't really do any recreational events, but I do sing in my own free time, and it really makes me happy. I really love singing.
It is fun to sing, and
Yeah.
I think people say it's therapeutic because sometimes if you're kind of like, you know, not in a great mood, then you start singing, you feel
Yeah.
good after. You feel good. It's
Yeah,
fun.
honestly, like singing just like relieves me of all my problems for a few minutes.
Yeah, I
so I
think
can
that's
just
right.
get into a song and enjoy myself.
All right, well, these are our hosts. We're going to have a lot of fun today. Again, this is the Fill the Bus Telethon. We are live at Target here in Dartmouth. We're going to be live until 1 o'clock, but the telethon actually continues after we go off the air. So come on by, bring a toy, fill the bus, and help those in need throughout southeastern Massachusetts. Again, this event is sponsored by Target. It's sponsored by Dartmouth Community Media, Dartmouth High School Media, and the Dartmouth Police Department. At this time, we're going to show you some highlights of a great event that just happened recently, the holiday stroll down in Padenham.
My name is David Russell. I'm chair of Padenham Business Association, and thanks for coming out. I know it's a nice balmy summer evening, so we appreciate such a great turnout. Remember, after the lighting, there'll still be time to go back up and see Santa, take pictures at Santa's sleigh, food trucks, restaurants, go to the stores. Before we light the tree, I want to thank Stonegate Mortgage again for lighting the village. Looks better than ever. I also want to thank the elves who did all the work. And I want to thank Team MCM Gibson Sotheby's who lit the bridge, which is a great touch. We really appreciate it. I want to thank our committee for all their hard work, as well as Padenham Community Coalition members for all of their work. That's Molly Armando, Katie Soares, Catherine Dias, and Kit Schilling. We couldn't have done it without them. I also want to thank the Select Board, the Police Department, the Fire Department, Harbor Master, Board of Health, Department of Public Works for all their support. Thank you very much. Thanks to DCTV, who's filming tonight and provided the podium and the audio. And I want to thank the select members who are here tonight behind me. And I want to thank other officials that are here, I also want to thank, somewhere in the crowd is our former Lieutenant Governor, who is our first tree lighter and is also a fellow member. Welcome to Karen Polito. I know she's out there somewhere. Wouldn't be the same without her. And then I want to thank specifically Molly for all of her work. This tree was her vision over 4 years ago, and it's gotten better every year. That's right, Mommy, say it again. And now I want to introduce Katie Soares from Paden-Aram Community Coalition to say a few words. Katie?
Yeah. Thank you, David. I am so excited to be here tonight on behalf of the Paden-Aram Community Coalition for the 4th annual buoy tree lighting. The Paden-Aram Community Coalition works in partnership with the PBA to bring amazing events like this into the village. We are so excited to be here for tonight's buoy tree lighting, and wow, look at this community that we have. A huge thank you to Molly Armando, whose dedication, creativity, and passion brings this tree to life each year, and Catherine Diaz, who helps her along the road and keeps her sane through the process. Thank you to each one of you who played a role, big and small, in making this tree possible tonight. I'd like to thank some of our buoy tree sponsors, Bank 5, the Matthew Roberta Group, the Mora family, Froth, and Folio. Thank you guys for making this tree possible. Now, for those of you guys out in the crowd, raise your hand if you helped paint one of these awesome buoys out there. Look at this. These buoys represent our community. There are buoys from Girl Scout troops, the Council on Aging, students, businesses, families, artists. All of you guys have helped bring this tree to life, and we truly would not be standing here tonight if it weren't for each one of you. 50 of these incredible buoys have tags on them. Come on up and take a look. These will be up for auction. You get to bid on the buoys, you get to keep the buoy, and 100% of the proceeds that we raise from this auction will be donated to Share the Harvest Farm, which is run through the Dartmouth YMCA. It's an incredible program in our community that helps get healthy, fresh food into the hands of those who need it the most.
Each year we choose someone to honor the tree lighting who embodies the spirit of Paden-Aram. This year we're so pleased to honor Tom Kwan of Stonegate Mortgage, who will be our guest tree lighter. It was Tom's vision many years ago to light this village, and he has done so brilliantly, from the well-costumed elves to the lights themselves. We couldn't thank you enough, Tom. You've made the village so special. At this time, I'm calling upon Linda Hops, one of the longest-serving members of our great association, to say a few words about Tom. Linda?
Hi, thank you for coming. This is pretty easy for me. 14 years ago, when Tommy walked into this village and rented in my building, I said, don't miss the Christmas festival. The next day he said to me, you know, it was okay, but it was a little dull. So 2011, he put lights on my building and Will Milbury's building. And it's exploded from there. And Tommy hates to be picked out and given credit for all he's given to this village, and he loves it. And he has such a good time and such a good crew, and the elves are just amazing. And I hope you will all give Tommy a great hand for this and thank him.
Thank you so much, Linda, and thanks again, Tom. All right. You guys want to light the tree? All right. Well, nice. All right, just before we do, I want to wish everyone a very happy, healthy, and safe holiday season. Prosperous New Year. Remember, be very careful crossing the street and walking around when we leave. Now, everybody, if you can help me count down, Tom is going to light this tree. Let's start with 10, 8, 7, all right.
Telethon here at Target, and I am here with obviously Tabby as well.
Hello.
And we have someone that wants to donate to our Bus Telethon today. So, hi, what's your name?
Owen.
Nice to meet you, Owen. How are you?
Good.
Yeah. How old are you?
11.
11. Nice. So, what are you donating today? It looks like a little 5 surprise. It looks like.
Yeah, it's like when you open it, you collect like an NBA player.
Oh, that's cool. Who's your favorite NBA player?
Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum.
Ooh, that's a good choice.
That is a good
Very,
choice,
very
honestly.
Good choice. Are you excited for Christmas?
Yes.
What's your favorite part of the whole Christmas season? If you had to pick one thing to really love.
Giving.
That's a
That's
great
awesome.
answer.
So, how come you wanted to come donate to the telethon today?
Because I just wanted to be nice to all the people who don't have a lot in our community.
That's so sweet.
And that is truly what the Christmas season is all about.
True. So, guys, make sure you guys come on down today. Be like Owen and come donate to the Bus Telethon down here at Target. Come buy a toy, bring it into the bus. You can also scan the QR code to also donate as well. But, Owen, thank you so much for coming on, bud.
All right, you're welcome.
Nice to meet you, Owen.
All right. So now we are going to bring on Paul Santos, who has another person that wants to donate as well. So bring it on, Paul.
All right, thank you very much. Lots of activity going on in the opposite direction as we are standing here in front of Engine 1, Fire District Engine 1. And you can see not only Fire District Engine 1 pulling up, but look over here, all the toys that are being loaded onto the bus. Now, if you look to my left, this bus right here is donated by Trembley's, and they contribute to this Fill the Bus Telethon every year as well. And the school bus pulls up. It's a Trembley bus. People come on by. They purchase something from Target or from wherever they want to purchase it from, and they put it right here on the bus, and it helps out those in need. This engine just pulled up a few minutes ago, and even the old fire engine pulled up a couple of minutes ago, and it's always a lot of fun. The sirens go off, and the folks from the Dartmouth Fire Department contribute to this great event. So let's see if we can get the gentleman over here. Who's the gentleman who drove up with the truck a few minutes ago? Let's see if I can get a quick interview from... He's actually taking a picture right now. Hey, come on over. Come on down. Who do we have over here? Let me join... Maybe we'll come over here so we're at least a little bit closer to the cameras. You are?
Captain Jeff Costa, District 1.
Hey, Jeff, nice to meet you. Thank you for coming down again.
Always a pleasure.
Now, you say you're a captain?
Yes.
All right, and what does that entail?
A little bit of everything. From top to bottom. Never ends.
Well, it sounds like if you're a captain, that means you've got some responsibilities, right?
Everybody's got responsibility. Everybody. From the chief right down to probationary guys. Everybody's got a responsible job.
Now, tell me about the Dartmouth Fire Department, because I know it is a volunteer fire department, but you also have full-timers as well.
Our district is on call. The only full-timer we have is our chief. Everybody else is on an all-call basis. When the tone goes off, show up. The other two districts have full-time personnel on 24 hours a day.
Well, tell me about your contribution here to the Fill the Bus Telethon. It's always nice to have not only the police department, but also the fire department participating in what is a really tremendous event.
It is. It's good for the community. My association, which I'm the president of, we donated a sum of money for toys, and I asked every member of our department to donate a toy if they wish, and every one of them did, no questions asked, and here we are, truckload of toys.
Now, you said you're part of an association?
Yes, the Firemen's Fund Association. It's all the members of the department.
So I know every single year this has been going on, and every single year it seems to grow. People come down here with toys, they fill the bus, they buy a toy inside Target, put it in the bus. They can also make a contribution through the QR code, and it really is nice to see people coming together at this time of the year.
You know, I remember when it first started, it was one bus, and it just keeps growing every year, and it's, like I said, it's a great community outreach, and the police do a wonderful job with it every year, and hope it keeps going.
It's out of camera range right now, but you guys pulled up in that classic fire truck from, I don't know when. I don't know. It looks like a fire truck from maybe 100 years ago or something.
It's a 1950 Maxim. It's originally out of District 1 Payneham. They bought it in 1950 for $5,900. I have all the original paperwork on it.
Well, when you compare what that looks like compared to what you have now, right? It's like night and day. All the technology and all the fire departments compared to what they had even in 1950.
Oh yeah, and the price these days. I mean, you can see what you get with the difference between the two. Just in 60, 70 years, new engine today is 1.2 million, compared to $6,000 back in the day.
So the Dartmouth Fire Department, how many people are on the force, would you say?
My district, we have about 35. And I can't speak for the other two departments. I'd say around the same. Yep.
See, that's great. It's always great to contribute like you folks do to the well-being of those in the community. Thank you very much for stopping by, and happy holidays and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too.
All right, thank you very much. Again, we are doing the Fill the Bus Telethon here at Target. Come on down, buy a toy, and help fill the bus to help those in need. And you see that QR code on your screen. You can also make a cash contribution. Okay, let's go back to my Dartmouth High School co-hosts. All right, I'm going to flip that camera around.
Now we're interviewing some men from Aaron Pools and Spas. Do you mind introducing yourselves?
My name is Paul.
Hi.
I'm Ryan.
So Paul and Ryan, nice to meet you, by the way. What are your favorite Christmas traditions? Like, if you had to choose one, I know there's so many amazing ones to choose from, what would it be?
Spending time with my family.
Yeah, I mean, outside of being with the family, seeing the cheer that the little kids have, being around all their other cousins, other family members, and the whole vibe is awesome.
Definitely, the whole vibe of Christmas time and everyone just getting together to give and spend time with their loved ones. It is really essentially what the holiday's all about, don't you agree?
Yes, of course. I love spending time with my family, just like getting together, doing fun activities. It's just always so fun. So I want to ask, why have you guys come to donate today?
I mean, we're fortunate enough to be able to give our children the Christmas that they deserve. Not everyone's as fortunate, so it's awesome to spread that joy to others.
Yeah, I agree.
I think the effort that the Dartmouth Police and the fire department, the town in general puts in, being that we're in the town, our business is in the town, to be able to give back a little bit, a little piece, makes you feel good when you see somebody having a successful and enjoyable Christmas. If you feel a little bit part of it is awesome.
It's all about spreading the joy.
Obviously.
Definitely. So what have you guys brought to donate for the Filibus today?
A little bit of everything. I mean, we just went up and down the aisles, tried to get all age ranges, Matchbox cars to stuffed animals to balls and everything.
You're making a lot of kids very happy with that, I'm sure. What about you?
Well, we took his sons, my two grandsons, came out and they helped us pick everything out. So I pretty much was just the driver.
You were the driver of the car, the transporter. I love that.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on, letting us interview you. I really hope everyone else comes down to donate today. Please come down, buy a toy in Target, and then put it into the bus. You can also scan the QR code to donate as well. Now we're going to talk about a little bit about Dartmouth High School's DHS TV Media Club, which has been around since 2016 here at Dartmouth High School. I happen to be one of the officers. I am the lead editor of DHS TV Media, and I know Tabby here is a member. Mm-hmm. So Tabby, you want to discuss a little bit about what it's all about?
So the DHS TV Media Program, long name, but deservedly so, we have a bunch of state-of-the-art equipment, and I've been involved with the program for all of high school now. I officially joined the club this year, but I've been doing DHNN. Ella and I have been doing the Dartmouth High News Network for years now. We've been doing weather. I have my own talk show called Tabby 204 that's broadcasted throughout the school. Yes. It really opens up a lot of opportunities for students to really get a message out and just learn about media and broadcasting with really top-of-the-line equipment. You really get an authentic experience in this kind of media program.
Yes, of course. Honestly, there is always something for everyone. So if you are not a person that likes to be on camera, you can learn about the directing aspect, the editing aspect. There's something for everybody, whether you like being on camera or not. There's always something for you. And I also happen to host my own show, my podcast show with Landon Almeida called Stand By. We bring on different people from different clubs, and we discuss what it's like to be a DHS student and what it's like to be in the club as well. We really do suggest joining the DHS TV Media Club if you really want to if you're really interested in getting involved with media or film production after high school, you're basically learning the stuff that you're going to need in college. But it's really, really a wonderful, wonderful club. We have state-of-the-art equipment, like Tabby said earlier, and we really hope that we get people to join. So, yeah.
And again, there's never any pressure to be in front of a camera. The behind-the-camera roles are equally important as editor, director, any sort of camera operator. There's always something for everybody, no matter your comfort level or preferences. There is truly a role for everybody in this club. It's very inclusive and very accepting.
Yeah, and lately our classes have been making us some holiday films in honor of the Christmas season. So we are going to play a highlight reel of those Christmas videos. So roll the clip.
We hope you enjoy.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas to everybody!
One day while Santa was chilling, he found an elf that stolen all the presents and the reindeer. So he went to the elf's house, turned the elf nice, and retrieved the stolen presents and the stolen reindeer. And Christmas is saved.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Bus Telethon. Today I'm here with the Dartmouth Baseball AAU program. What is your name?
Luke Sladowski. Exactly. Joseph Albertos.
Kobe Washburn. Zachary Washburn.
Andrew Ferrer.
So what's your name?
Cameron Briggs. Nolan Hayes. Vaughn Gata.
Manuel Washburn.
Christian Ventura.
Anthony Flanagan.
Tim Ferraro.
Asen Yates.
Awesome. So first things first, do you want to talk why are you guys donating today?
Let's go to you. To help kids.
Great. What is your favorite part of the holiday season?
Get presents. Making people happy.
Wow.
Giving people presents.
Opening the presents.
Helping people in need.
Helping people in need.
Snow. Spending time with my family watching the Pats win.
Snowboarding.
The food.
Helping poor people.
Helping poor people.
Lots of sleeping.
Food.
Do you guys have any favorite holiday movies?
Home Alone. Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Die Hard.
Home Alone.
Yes.
Die Hard's a great one.
It is a Christmas movie though.
Okay, Ben.
Elf. Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Home Alone. Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Home Alone. Home Alone.
All right. So guys, do you want to talk about how your season has been so far? Last season over the summer.
I'm good.
Anybody else?
Do you got strong feelings about your last season?
Yeah, we won a tournament.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, we won a tournament, and I hit 2 home runs.
You-
I hit 5 home runs.
Wait.
6.
That's great. Thank you.
Do you have any goals for next season though?
Yeah.
Want to explain some goals?
That's you, Zach. That's you. He's not on. I'm not on your team, bro. I'm on the other team. Hit better.
That's great. All right, guys. Thank you guys for coming on today, and I hope to see you guys around soon. Keep hitting it out of the park.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Now we're gonna turn it back to Paul Santos, where he is with a couple of new guests. Paul, take it away.
All right, thank you very much, Ben. We're actually over here in front of the bus. You know, they call that fill the bus. Well, that's the bus we're filling up right here with toys. Come on down to Target. It's the 3rd annual event, sponsored by the Dartmouth Police Department, Dartmouth Community Media, Target, and even Tremley Bus. Standing here with Mr. Garrett Gomes. Garrett, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Now, who is this young gentleman with you?
This is
Audit. Send that.
What is his name?
say Kingston.
Kingston.
Kingston, nice to meet you, Kingston. Well, I see Dad is still wearing the championship trophy.
I said shit. It's yeah,
I agree with that 100%. That was great. I agree with everything he said, you know. Now, I see you still got your Celtics jersey on after that great championship, huh?
Let me translate that. I have no idea what you just said. I think I heard a swear at the beginning there. It sounds
No. All right, Kingston. Thank you, Kingston. Kingston's going to have his own show someday, I think. So, hey, you know what? You on the camera person right here. Can you get a shot of the feet down here? I mean,
it's a duck and a dog.
wait a minute. Are you really wearing sandals here?
Yes, I am.
You are? How come? I can't believe it. It's freezing out here.
Well, I take cold showers. I love being out in the cold.
It's
It doesn't faze me. I don't even feel. I feel that it's cold outside, but I am not cold.
Now, is your wife here somewhere, or did she run for cover? This is. Come on over, Mrs. Gomes, right? What's your full name?
Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie. Nice to meet you. Hi. Well, thank you for stopping by the Bus Telethon. Now, I believe Garrett, right? Did he go to Dartmouth High School?
Garrett went to New Bedford High. I went to Dartmouth High
Oh,
School.
you went to Dartmouth High School, okay. And I think Mr. Parati said that Garrett was one of his students. Well, that must have been when he was at New Bedford High School. I know he transferred over to Dartmouth High School. So tell me why you guys decided to come by here today.
It's just a really good cause, you know, to help kids in need, and it's just nice to see the kids smiling.
Nice. Now, this young man here is very talkative, huh?
Oh yeah, he doesn't stop.
How old is he?
He just turned 3.
Oh, I got a grandson who's 2, and he's talking, and he's talking a lot. I think this guy has him beat just a little bit, though.
Oh yeah, he likes the attention, just like his dad.
So he's going to be a TV host someday?
Maybe.
Maybe a lawyer?
Maybe, hopefully. Yep.
All right. Well, thank you very much for stopping by. Garrett, thank you very much for stopping by.
Paul.
And
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, and hey, Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to you.
All right, there we go.
Say go Celtics.
Go Celtics.
Yeah.
Say, let's go over to Ben now.
Let's go over the bed.
All right, there we go.
All right, go ahead, Mike.
Yeah. Hi, we're here with Heidi Brooks from the Select Board in Cushman School. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
So why are you donating today?
All right, so today I've come out, as I have every other year, to gather some things up at Target to place on the bus. I know that the Dartmouth Police Department fills the wishes of many of the youth in Dartmouth, and so I'm also here to help collect items off the bus for kids that have been identified in the school department in needing items. So I'm here serving both purposes.
That's really cool. Thank you.
Yeah, so you're part of our Dartmouth Select Board, and how do you think, how does this event really show what Dartmouth is?
Dartmouth pride all the way. This is what Dartmouth does. We take care of our own. So it's great to see this here. It's great to see the buses. And the buses, we've only been about an hour and a half in, and I can see that we've got one bus almost filled. And the bikes are lining up. It's great. This is what the season's all about. We hope it is carried over 365 days of the year, but let's maximize it right now in December.
And what's your favorite part about the holiday season?
Well, to be honest, it's giving. I love to find the perfect gift for the right person, and that always brings me a lot of joy. I also know that my family, we're well cared for all year long, so it just needs to be a token of love under the tree. But it really feels good, and I brought my granddaughter with me today to help spread that cheer and spread it to a new generation of giving.
Awesome.
I'm gonna ask this one again. Do you have a favorite holiday movie?
Oh gosh, a favorite holiday movie.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, after enduring all the politics of the fall, I kind of moved right into the Hallmark Channel just to get kind of a break from reality.
So did my mom, yeah.
But I have to say, my favorite all-time movie is It's a Wonderful Life. I often wish that each of us could see what life would be like without us, especially when we're having a dark day, so that we realize that we bring light to somebody's world. And so I love It's a Wonderful Life. It's my favorite movie.
That's amazing.
That's such a great movie. Thank you, Heidi, for coming on today, and I hope to see you around. Merry Christmas.
You will. Merry Christmas.
All right. We're going to turn it over to Paul Santos right now. Paul.
All right, thank you very much, Ben Smitty, as he's called around school. Happy to be joined here by the Dartmouth Chief of Police, Mr. Brian Levesque. First of all, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to you.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Thank you for stopping by here tonight. Well, the Dartmouth Police Department has been involved in this Fill the Bus Telethon. I believe it's the third one now. And the event gets bigger every year. A lot of success, a lot of fun. And perhaps the best part of it is bringing joy to those in need.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And I'd just like to recognize the hard work of the members of the Dartmouth Police Department, administrative staff, dispatchers, police officers who make this event possible. Without them and the hard work they do, this wouldn't be the success that it has been year after year.
It's really nice that the police department, contribution of the fire department, Trembley's Bus, Dartmouth Community Media, and of course the great students at Dartmouth High School Media.
Yeah, it's definitely a group effort to make this happen, and you can see the turnout and the success that it is year after year, and that is certainly attributed to the hard work of the group of people that come together to make this happen each year.
Now, you are the chief of police. How long have you been serving in that capacity now?
It's been a little over 7 years already.
Wow, I can't believe it. It just seems like the other gentleman left not that long ago.
Time does fly, I'll tell you.
I know I've been around so long that all of the people that I know that are chiefs of police or they're judges or they're magistrates or whatever, I always remember them when they first started out.
Yeah, no, it happens fast, and it's hard to believe. I've been with the town now for over 27 years with the police department, and it's hard to believe it's been that long.
Now, have you served as a police officer in Dartmouth the whole time?
Yes, yep. No, my whole career has been with Dartmouth. I grew up here in town and was able to serve in the police department.
Now, did you always want to be a patrolman when you were growing up?
I don't think I always wanted to do it. I did a bunch of different things prior to becoming a police officer, and I thought I'd give it a shot, and I ended up loving it. And so here I am, 27 years later.
No kidding. This is interesting. So, what did you do before you were a police officer?
Well, like a lot of kids, you know, you get out of high school, you're not really sure what you want to do. I did some land surveying, I did some computer work, worked in a hospital for a while. I did a lot of different odd jobs, and ended up going back to college, getting my degree, stuff like that, and becoming a police officer.
So was it a surprise to you that you kind of took a liking to this kind of line of work, discovering it a little bit later on?
Yeah, I mean, I took the civil service exam, and they called me in, and I said, I'm gonna try it out. It seemed real interesting, and I think that's one of the things that I like about it the most is it's always changing. You know, the people you get to interact with and the things you get to do. Throughout my career, I had various roles in the department, detective, supervisory roles, and then finally as chief. So it's been a good career and an interesting career.
It seems like, you know, a lot of things have changed over the years in terms of investigation. You have a lot more forensics. You have there's videos all over the place. There's cameras all over the place. It seems to me that you can utilize a lot of things now that you couldn't many years ago in order to solve crime.
Oh, 100%. The technology that's out there now, it's almost difficult to keep up with, quite honestly, the way it's changing and the rate it's changing at. But a lot of it is helpful to make us more efficient and effective in what we do, for sure.
Nice, nice. Now, getting back to this telethon, what's the reason why people should come down here? I mean, they can contribute through the QR code, which is really great. We'd love to have you do that. But if you're able to actually come down here, grab a toy, put it on the bus, and really participate in the event, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, 100%. I think when people come out here, they kind of get the feeling, they get to see what's going on with the buses, and we got an ambulance pulling in now, doing these live interviews on TV, stuff like that. You really get into the spirit, I think, actually coming out. But if you can't make it out, we certainly appreciate you donating any way you can.
Now, some of the people and some of the hosts, some of the kids from Dartmouth High School, even yours truly, are actually going to sing some Christmas carols. I imagine that that's not your forte. I don't know this, but I'm just asking.
I think I should pass on that. I'll leave that to the professionals.
Well, you could be like, remember that police officer that used to do all the calisthenics? You know, you could be the singing police officer.
Yeah, I don't think that's in my wheelhouse, no.
All right, Brian. Hey, thanks very much. Keep up the great work, and thank you for stopping by and representing the police department as the chief of police.
Okay, thank you. Merry Christmas, everyone. Thank you.
All right, Brian Levesque, the chief of police here in the Dartmouth Police Department, or Dartmouth Fire Department. He's the police officer, but we also have the Dartmouth Fire Department stopping by. We have Dartmouth EMS over here. We have Trembley's bus. We have the Dartmouth students from Dartmouth Community Media and Dartmouth Television Station. So they're all here contributing to the Fill the Bus Telethon. And a little bit later on, we're actually going to be singing. Ben's going to be singing a song, and I am actually going to be singing a song, and Mike, I think, is the only one who's not going to be singing a song. Now, do we have another interview lined up? Okay, we're going to turn things over now back to Ben as he's got some folks from Dartmouth EMS.
All right, Paul, thank you very much. I'm here with the Dartmouth EMS. Do you want to state your name?
I'm Laura Fergalt.
All right, nice to meet you, Laura. So first things first, why are you donating today?
So we try to do this every year. Our company comes together. We try to get all the toys so we can make sure that all the people that need help this year get to have some holiday spirit from us.
That's awesome. Mike.
Oh, shoot. Hi. What's your favorite thing about the holidays?
I like to spend time with my friends and family. That's my favorite part about it, and just being able to give back to others.
That's awesome. So, what is your favorite Christmas movie? I know we've asked this question a little bit, but what's your favorite Christmas movie throughout the holidays?
If I had a favorite Christmas movie, it would be The Grinch because my coworkers over here love it just as much. Normally she dresses up, but not this year. We missed out.
Okay. What's it like being an EMT like around the holidays? I think that must be interesting.
So it's definitely hard in EMS around the holidays because when people are calling you, it's not normally for a good reason. So unfortunately, having people go through hard times around the holidays where it's struggling with families and things like that, that's always the worst part for us, I think, just because it just makes everything a little harder and puts kind of a dampening mood on it.
Okay, thank you. But you're doing the good work,
We're trying.
helping our community.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for coming on today, and we're going to hand it over to Ella and Tabby, who will be conducting our second hour of the Bus Telethon. Ella and Tabby.
Hello.
Thank you.
Hi, guys.
So today we're going to be singing our duet, Baby It's Cold Outside.
Such a classic song for this time of year.
I'm very glad we chose to do a duet
Yeah,
this
me
year.
too. Yeah, we really don't get to sing together that much, do we?
No, but we always enjoy it.
Yeah, I love singing. Do
Me
you like
too.
singing, Tabby?
Of course I do.
Yeah,
What
who
kind of question
doesn't?
is that? We're loading
doesn't?
up the song.
I know.
I'm excited.
So, yeah, here's a baby. It's cold outside. I really can't stay.
It's cold outside.
I gotta go away.
It's cold outside.
This evening has been
So happy that you dropped
so
by.
very nice.
I'll hold your hands there just like
My mother will
I.
start to worry.
Beautiful, what's your
My father will be pacing the floor.
Listen to the fireplace.
So really I'd better scurry.
Beautiful, please don't
Well,
worry.
maybe just a half a drink more.
Put some records on while I pour.
The neighbors might think,
Baby, it's bad out there.
say what's in this drink.
There's nothing to be had out there.
I wish I knew how.
Your eyes are like
to
starlight.
break this spell.
I'll take your hat, your hair looks so
I ought to say no, 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 sir. At least I'm gonna say that I
What's the
tried.
sense of hurting my pride?
I really can't say.
Baby, don't hold out.
Baby, it's cold outside.
I love this song.
Me too. I simply must go.
Baby, it's cold outside.
The answer is no.
Baby, it's cold outside.
The welcome has been so nice and warm.
Look out the window at the
My
snow.
sister will be
God, you
suspicious.
look delicious.
My brother will be there at the door.
Listen to the fireplace
The maid and aunt's mind is
God, your lips
vicious.
are delicious.
Well, maybe just a cigarette more.
Never such a blizzard before.
I gotta get home.
Baby, you'll freeze out there.
Say, lend me your
Come to your
coat.
knees out there.
You've really been grand. But don't you see?
How can you do this thing to
There's bound to be a talk tomorrow.
my lifelong
At
sorrow?
least there'll be plenty
You got
implied.
pneumonia and died.
I really can't say.
We'll get over.
Baby, it's cold. Baby, it's cold outside. Woo! Oh, that's so much fun.
Loved singing with you as always.
Me too,
Baby,
girl.
It's cold outside. Truly a holiday classic.
I know, right? I can't get enough of it.
I love that.
You know who I also love too? Michael Bublé.
I agree.
You can't go wrong, honestly.
He's always a great Christmas artist. I love hearing his voice.
All right,
Here.
so now after that, we're going to turn it over to Paul, who has another donator to interview. Take it away, Paul.
Hey, great job. Great job on that song, Tabitha or Ella, and what a terrific song that was. And, of course, it's a great classic. And I'm standing here right now with Jerry Pinto. And Jerry, first of all, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you. And ladies, that's my favorite Christmas song, and you did a great job.
Yeah, that was terrific. Well, anyway, thank you very much for being here today. And, you were really a gentleman who really had a vision on doing this event, Bus Telethon, and going out there with the presents and actually surprising people and helping them in this time of need and a very important time of the year. How did this idea all come to fruition?
I'll keep it simple. On the Cape, they do Stuff a Bus, and we were listening on the radio one day, and they said, all of our stuff stays on the Cape, and that went up my backside, because they come to our area to take our services, to use our services. Right. So I was at the boat restaurant with my friends, Scott and Lauren, and we came up with the idea of fill the bus instead of stuff the bus, because we're gentlemen, we want to be gentle. And we said we'll do our thing here and make sure we never use those words. All of our stuff stays in New Bedford.
And some other areas have actually picked up with the same idea, right? It's not just Dartmouth.
No, no. We have a spot in Acushnet, Fairhaven, Walmart, of course, in Dartmouth, and then we have little satellite spots where people drop stuff off. But our toys, our gifts, make it all over the state, believe it or not. And I've even shipped stuff to Guatemala in backpacks with a friend to help the kids there.
Well, it's exciting to see everything that happens here, people stopping by, going into Target, buying a present, putting it on the bus, and we fill the bus. But then the next phase is really the most important phase, and that is the distribution of the presents.
That is. So there's families that we normally help, and we have a daycare piece where we go to the mom and pop daycares, and we'll just give them a bunch of stuff to help offset the costs of running. This way they don't have to spend the money on supplies for the kids. They could use that money elsewhere. DOP does the grandparents program where the grandparents get toys for their grandkids to help save them money. And then we have the school bus that goes out at night and just drives through whatever community and just gives stuff away. And then St. Vincent's Home in Fall River, and there's spots all over that we go to.
Now tell me about your background. I know you've worked for Tremblay Bus for a while, right?
I have. I've worked for Tremblay Bus since 2012.
And what do you do for them?
I drive a bus. And I guess I'm good PR for them.
Well, I guess there are other things besides drivers, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But,
oh, no, there is.
Yeah,
there's all different titles. And what's great about it is a lot of the volunteers that we have outside of the Tremblay Bus Company, co-workers, they're like, when we first started the toy drive, if it wasn't for them putting their time in, we wouldn't be where we are. And, I'm so grateful for all those people because they're here, same people every year.
Now, the toy drive is associated with the organization that you have, right?
Yes, Safe Zones. It's an anti-bullying program, and this is a piece of that, of the anti-bullying program.
Now, explain to the folks what the anti-bullying program entails.
Well, again, like anything that I do, it has 100 different parts, but it's just to help educate people on the dangers of bullying and how to recognize if somebody is being bullied without somebody actually coming up to you and saying that they're being bullied. And there's elements where the school buses are involved, and different city buildings in the city have locations where the students can go to in the event they are being bullied.
So this Bus Telethon really comes under the umbrella of your program, right?
Yep, it does. It does, and which is a great thing.
Well, that's fantastic. It's really nice of you to have come up with this idea. And as you said, it's kind of grown. We got the police department involved. We got Dartmouth Community Media involved, Dartmouth High School Media involved. And anytime you get the community coming together, especially during the holidays, it's a really nice feeling for all.
It is. And, we all grown up and heard the saying, it takes a village. And all these little towns used to be villages. We all used to actually be Dartmouth at one time, if you remember from school. But it takes a village to make things happen, and that's what we do with the Acushnet, New Bedford, Haven. Mass State Police are involved also, and then all the volunteers in the different businesses. It takes a village.
New Bedford was a village in the town of Dartmouth.
It was. It was. Tell us more, Paul.
No, that's about it. That's all I know. No, we got the #1 fishing port, but hey, New Bedford was part of Dartmouth.
I know, but you might know a little bit more than me.
I don't know about that.
I'm a lot younger.
Hey, Jerry, thanks very much. Keep up the great work.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody, and thank you.
All right, let's turn it back to Tabitha and Ella.
Hi, thank you so much, Paul. So I'm here with Amy, who is a counselor of the Department of Aging. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm amazing. So I know that this is a very big event happening today, so why have you come to donate today?
So this is amazing. We have a program through the Council on Aging and the Police Department called Gifts for Grandparents to Give. So if you are a grandparent in need of a little bit of assistance during the holiday season, you can give us a call and we will do a little bit of shopping and you will have some gifts to give to your grandchildren.
Oh, so every grandparent will be able to see that beautiful smile on their grandkids' faces on Christmas morning.
Who doesn't
That's
love
a
that, am I
wonderful
right?
cause.
Do you guys also have any other programs for the Department of Aging as well?
We do. We have an outreach department who can assist people with applications for fuel assistance, homelessness issues, SNAP, which is, oh my gosh, the nutrition program. I'm sorry. We provide
problem.
transportation for Dartmouth seniors.
You really do everything.
To essential programs. And then our center is really a hub of wellness. We have yoga classes and art classes, educational classes. It's really an amazing place to be.
That's wonderful.
Seems like a great program.
Yeah, honestly, I'm so impressed with that. You guys do really great work. So I also want to know, do you guys have any like holiday traditions you like to do? Because obviously it is Christmas time. Everyone's so excited. There's a lot going on. Do you do any like specific traditions?
Work-wise or personal-wise?
Honestly, any.
We're just curious about traditions in general.
Yeah, just
seeing how
traditions in
different people
general.
Celebrate.
Okay, so work-wise, this month we have a trip to La Salette. We actually have 2 nights, so we have 2 vans going. We do a around-town holiday light drive where we send 5 of our buses. Unfortunately, all of these programs are full, so I'm promoting them now, but they fill up really fast. So yeah, we load up our buses and we drive around town and listen to holiday music and see the lights in the community. We also have a holiday luncheon December 20th this year. It's at Rachel's for all of our members.
Oh, that's wonderful. That sounds like a lot of fun during this time of year.
That is a great tradition. So what are you donating today for the toy drive?
So unfortunately, I haven't even done my shopping yet. I'm here in a work capacity to fill up our bags for the gifts for grandparents.
That's perfectly fine. As long as you're here, you're helping out. I'm sure you'll donate later. Just participating in this event is so honorable, and the work you do is for such a great cause at helping the elders in our community.
Yeah, that's truly, truly wonderful. So thank you so much, Amy, for coming on and talking to us today. Have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much.
All right, so now we are going to bring it back to Paul Santos. Take it away, Paul.
All right, thank you very much. I'm actually coming in to chat with you folks.
Okay, then.
My co-hosts and colleagues here. And first of all, I want to congratulate you for a great job with Baby It's Cold Outside. Jerry Pinto was watching over there, and as you were singing, he was like, oh, that's great. Oh, those girls are fantastic. Oh, they're terrific. They got stage presence. So he was going on, and I was agreeing with everything they were saying. So.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Thank you.
Now, while we're talking about music and singing and entertaining, I think we wanted to get a little more information about the Dartmouth Music Program, of which you are involved in. Tell us about that.
Yes, I was a member of the Color Guard during our season. It was a really, really cool experience.
Oh, so tell me about that. Tell me about what that entailed, being in the Color Guard.
Yeah, so the marching band show this year was entitled Celestial, and it was a kind of like a space-themed show. It was really, really fun. The bonds between the marching band are just so wonderful. I've made so many wonderful friends through the Color Guard. I've made friends through the band. It's truly, truly an amazing experience. We do put in a lot of hours. We put in a lot of time and patience into what the show looks like today.
And not to mention national champions again?
Oh, yes. For another time in a row, we were national champions at U.S. Bands at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. That was a really, really fun experience, and we scored a 97.6.
Wow, how about that, huh? Another national championship.
That's
I
an
can't beat
incredible
that, huh?
score. Wow.
Yeah, thank you. It's really, really an amazing experience. Getting to march with my friends and just getting to spin is just so wonderful. I have so much fun. Yeah, I can't wait for this upcoming winter season, which is going to be a really cool experience as well.
Well, while we're on the subject of the Dartmouth Music Program, we have a video of one of the performances of the Dartmouth High School Marching Band. Let's take a look.
Performing their 2024 program, Celestials, U.S. Bands is proud to present the Dartmouth High School Marching Band. Led by Drum Major Arrow Grove. Let's hear it for the Dartmouth High School Band under the direction of Mr. Ian Flint and Mr. Thomas Ounce.
All right, thank you very much. That video of the Dartmouth High School Marching Band, award-winning national champions again. Why not? And we're back here at Target. Yes, it is the Fill the Bus Telethon. Happy to be joined by Dartmouth Police Officer Christina Brum and longtime member of the Dartmouth Select Board, Mr. Sean McDonald. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to you.
Merry Christmas. Yeah, it's that time of the year again. I can't believe it's already been a year.
I know, huh? And you've been on the board now, how long? Is it 15 years? Did I hear that right?
This is my 15th year, yes.
Yeah. And you've won every single time. You're undefeated.
Yeah.
And before that, the school committee.
School committee, yes.
For another 15.
Another 15.
And then before that, something else.
Finance committee for 3, park board for 3, yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you for your service to the town. And how about the Fill the Bus Telethon? I mean, this event is so great, so nice, and it seems to get bigger every year.
Well, this is its 9th year, and yeah, it's just the amount of people that have responded, the amount of people that come out to help. It's actually been tremendous. I remember the days of the old, Channel 13 telethon down over at the Warming House in Buttonwood Park, and this event this type of event has always been up in the forefront of our family. And it was missing for a few years, so we were glad that this kind of filled that void. And so it's really good. And starting on the 9th year, we have new mentorship. Christina Brum is now taking over. She's the lead elf for the day. We still have our elder elf, Kyle Costa, somewhere hanging around here.
I thought you were the elder elf.
No, I'm just old. Stanley's older than me, actually. So, yeah, no, this is an event that is really something that brings the community together and all factions of the community, police, fire, safety, council on aging, you name it, they're here. And then, you've got the gauntlet of police officers going into Target, and then you have Vic on the outside of the Target. So Vic can handle the exit by himself, that's for sure. So,
well, speaking of police officers and one particular police officer, Christina Brum. She's here with us now. First of all, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays.
Same to you.
All right. Well, let me ask you now. Last year, Kyle retired, Kyle Costa, and you had to take over some of the responsibilities, actually all of his responsibilities, for the Fill the Bus Telethon. Tell me about that.
Yeah, we unfortunately lost Kyle to retirement. No one's ever going to fully replace Kyle, but I'm doing my best and hopefully to carry on the tradition.
Now, you talk about not only the Fill the Bus Telethon, you've also become a detective, right? Is that a recent development, or have you been a detective for a while?
I've been a detective for just over a year.
Oh, wow. So what's the difference between what you were doing before? Now, you were a patrol person before?
Correct.
All right. What's the big difference now in being a detective as opposed to being a patrolman?
Now I primarily specialize and I handle case-specific crimes against children, any kind of, the stuff that a lot of people don't want to deal with.
So you have to try to dig in there, look at the forensics, and try to solve some crime and put more, background checks into what you're trying to determine happened. Is that right?
Correct. It's a lot more in depth.
Yeah. What do you like about it? Do you like it?
I do. I'm helping out the victims. You know what I mean? Every case I deal with is truly a victim-based crime, so it's important.
All right, as far as Fill the Bus Telethon now, since Kyle left, you said we lost him to retirement. He looks pretty young to me. I think he was a young retiree. Don't you think so?
Oh, for sure.
He looks good.
He does, and I'm jealous.
Well, don't rush the time because the time goes by fast. But yeah, I saw him. He is here. We're going to try to corral him to getting on camera. He tells me that you don't really like to be on camera that much.
It's not my thing, but I'm here.
I think she's photogenic. Don't you think so?
Very much so, and we forced her out here because she doesn't like doing this. I mean, we have such fabulous employees in town, and especially in the police department, but everywhere in town that just do a lot for the community, do a lot, and this is just a great example. So with that, and forcing Christina out here, I am very pleased to present the telethon and the Dartmouth PAL with a check for $1,500.
Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much, Sean. That is fantastic.
Well, it's something that we do, we try to do every year. We try to help. We do give to some of the school stuff, DGAL, because my granddaughter plays softball. And now that she's with another club, that club also gets our attention. But this is just something that it's good. I mean, it may sound old, but it's good to give back to the community. And that's what we try to do. And doing this and serving on the board, you just try to make Dartmouth better every day, and that's our goal. So. But with that, thank you, Christina. Thank you, DPD. Thank you, DCTV. Thank you, staff. Dartmouth High School Television Club. the guys behind the camera. Good job. Fantastic. Paul, you're just Paul. So that's the way it is. Still the way it is. Paul hasn't changed for all these years. So thank you all, and please, if you have the opportunity to come down, we have a bus. We have another bus. Plenty of room for toys, plenty of room for cash, plenty of room for checks. Just come on down. See Christina. Talk to Christina. Force her to come out and talk to everybody. So if you got a big check, talk to Christina.
And by the way, Christina, I think she's a natural on camera, don't you?
Very much so. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how she develops next year.
Well, as far as taking over the duties of what Kyle used to do, what does that entail exactly?
It's just a lot of coordination and just partnering with our local business owners, which I can't appreciate enough everything that they did for us. You guys have seen the boatloads of toys that have been flowing in all morning. So I just want to thank our local partners, like we said, fire, EMS, and everyone in between that's come down and just donated.
And a wonderful donation here of $1,500. Always nice to get a cash donation, which can also be used to get toys.
Absolutely. Sometimes we receive a lot of toys for, the younger kids, and sometimes the older kids kind of get left out. So we kind of supplement these cash donations so we can go in there and purchase some things for the older kids that sometimes get left out.
All right. Well, see, every time you come on camera, you get more and more comfortable, and you get more and more, comfortable with the whole gig. You know what I'm saying?
I'll never be comfortable here.
Next year, you can be like one of the co-hosts,
I don't know about that.
All right. Christina, great job. Thank you very much for all your work, and congratulations to you, and thank you very much for your contribution.
Thank you. No problem. It's a great pleasure. And remember, folks, Target, Dartmouth, come on down. See Christina.
All right. Thank you again. Now, we're going to invite Tabitha to come on back. And Tabitha, of course, had that great duet before with Ella. Well, this time you're going to do a solo, right?
Yes, I'm going to be doing Santa Baby.
Oh, I like it. This is one of her favorites and one of our favorites. Once again, Tabitha!
Thank you. Cue the music. There it is. Santa baby, slip a sable under the tree for me. Been an awful good girl, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa baby, a 54 convertible to light blue. And I'll wait up for you, dear Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Think of all the fun I've missed. Think of all the fellas that I haven't kissed. Next year I could be oh so good if you check off my Christmas list. Santa baby, I want a yacht, and really that's not a lot. I've been an angel all year, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa honey, one little thing I really do need, the deed to a platinum mine, Santa baby. So hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa cutie, fill my stocking with the duplex and checks. Sign your X on the line, Santa cutie. Hurry down the chimney tonight. Come and trim my Christmas tree with some decorations bought at Tiffany's. I really do believe in you. Let's see if you believe in me. Santa baby, forgot to mention one little thing, a ring. And I don't mean on the phone, Santa baby. Hurry down the chimney tonight. Please hurry down the chimney tonight. Hurry tonight. I have always loved that song. Well, back to Paul Santos. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Tabitha. So how about this? We're going from Santa Baby to Stanley Mickelson. How about that for an intro, huh?
Can't get any better than that, right?
I think that's quite an intro. Stanley Mickelson, now a 14-year member of the Dartmouth Select Board. And while that song was going on, we were chatting briefly. I can't believe it's been 14 years since you've been on the Select Board.
Yeah, it seems like yesterday. Yeah, it's been a great ride, honestly, and something that my dad and mom would be very proud of seeing.
What do you like about it?
You know, it's all about the comfort that you get when you get home at night after a meeting or after some kind of trying incident, and that you've given something important back to the town that you feel that just a warmth over you.
I bet people that watch probably don't realize that when you have to make a decision, sometimes it's a difficult decision and you really have to weigh both sides of an argument, and sometimes it's not so easy to come up with a decision, right?
My old dad used to say there's always three sides to every story. Your side, their side, and somewhere in the middle is the truth.
As an attorney, I know that very, very well. So now tell us about your thoughts on the Fill the Bus Telethon.
I just think it's a wonderful opportunity to help the people that most need it. That the parents then give their children something on Christmas Day. Other than that, if we didn't do this, they might not have that. And the disappointment in the children would be overwhelming for me personally.
It's nice to see the collaboration. You know, we got Target here cooperating. We have Trembley's Bus. We have Dartmouth Community Media. We have Dartmouth High School Media all coming together. The EMS, the fire department, you folks on the select board. It is nice to see.
It's one big team, you know, and I can't thank each individual. There's too many people involved, but everybody that's here today in the trucks that are backing this thing up, and the cameramen and camera ladies, they're doing a heck of a job. And I see that Target's full up, and it's a great opportunity for Target, which thank them personally for giving us the opportunity to use their property.
Now, you've been on the select board, as we said, for 15 years. Tell me a little bit about your background. What did you do before that?
Well, I only had 2 jobs my entire life, and so I'm going to be 82 in May.
Oh, son. Wow, you look great.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Mother. But so I worked for my grandfather when I was 13 years old, and I've been working. I worked for myself for 20-odd years, 25 years.
What did you do?
I was in the poultry business. And then I went to work with a very, very great friend of mine in the plumbing and heating business. And his business was growing, and I had had enough of the food business. Very difficult business to be in.
Did you retire before you became a member of the select board?
No, I've worked the whole time. So I just retired in August.
Oh wow!
So so you do the math. 13 to now, right? So
I lost track already.
Right. But it was, you know, you got to fill in your work. I work 5 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week, and then you got to come in at night and do the meetings. You got to read your paperwork. You got to be abreast of what's going on and do your homework. for each meeting, so you know what you're talking about, hopefully. And it was a lot of work, but to me it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it.
Maybe that's what keeps you young, right? Staying busy, right?
Yeah. So I just, again, now I retired in August, and now I've got more work to do now than I had before. I don't know how I did it all.
Well, just keep staying busy, keep contributing, because I think that's important, and stay active. I think that's the key.
Yeah, I'm playing pickleball.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Are you good at it?
It depends on who you ask.
You go in for the big kill and the big spike and everything?
It's a lot of it keeps me young. You know.
Well, thank you very much for stopping by. Keep up the great work on the select board. Stanley Mickelson, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Now we got Ben's going to come in. And Ben and I have had the opportunity to work quite a bit in sports, right? We've called a few games together.
Yeah, we've called a few games, and I've called you on your show on Santos on Sports. Always
right.
ranted about the Patriots.
Yeah, we do a podcast, my good friend Chris Santos and myself. We call it Santos on Sports, and almost every time we do the show, most of the time, if he's not busy, we go to Ben from Dartmouth, you're on the air, and he comes on and gives his spiel about whatever we're talking about that day. And it's usually a good comment.
Usually it is a great show, you know. Once in a while, depending on the topic, it could be the Patriots saying, like, Gerard Mayo calling his team soft, or could be another thing like Steve Kerr benching Jason Tatum and whatnot.
We like to be provocative.
Yeah, of course we do. I mean, it's a part of a sports show, and the sports business is like you want to be a little bit biased on one side, and then on the other side you want to be just be your own self, so...
Nice. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun. And then, of course, we do the other show, the Paul Santos Live Show, which airs right here on Dartmouth Community Media every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. And that's a lot of fun. We have a lot of laughs with that.
Yeah, I have a lot of laughs. I even watch it on the TV all the time. So, like, ABC 6, when you air it at, like, 10:30, before the Patriots game, I'm literally watching that and, like, laughing at some of the jokes that you make, some puns that you do. And I think it's just funny that where you draw a huge attention from the crowd in New Bedford. And I think, you know, you're, as an attorney, as yourself, you know, you draw a lot of people from the area, which is awesome. And,
yeah, we have a lot of fun with it. I appreciate that, Ben. You know, we have a lot of fun. We have guests from the community. We put on comedians. We put on singers. And we like to put the spotlight of what we call the talented, interesting, and entertaining from the area. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is really interesting as well.
Now, let's see. I believe our director is waving some folks over here. So let's see. Oh, we got the district attorney. Come on over, district attorney. This gentleman and I go back a long time, so we're going to have a real quick chat. It's Tom Quinn, Bristol County District Attorney. Nice to see you.
You too. How you doing?
Very good. You know, Tom and I started as district attorneys, I think it was 1986. Is that about right?
Well, in that area, many years ago.
Yeah, so him and I were actually prosecutors together back in the day, and we started in New Bedford District Court, and we used to call it the starting lineup. He would have a case, then I would have a case, and Tony Savastano would have a case, who's, you know, town council and everything, and we go round and round, and I think we got pretty good at it, didn't we?
Yeah, no, it was a very enjoyable time in my life in New Bedford District Court, and time flies.
Yeah, so tell me now, how long have you been serving as a district attorney? I know it's going to be a number that's higher than I think it is.
Well, it's getting close to the $10 bill. Almost 10 years in January. Yeah, tough to believe. We were discussing that last night, but, you know, enjoy the job. Fortunate to be here. Appreciate the support of the people and just trying to do the best job we can and have some staff members here helping out. Want to thank the Dartmouth Police Department for putting this together. It's time of the year to try to help people out, so that's always a great thing.
I know not only being an attorney, but you also have a lot of sports in your background and your family. There's always a Quinn playing somewhere at some time.
Yeah, we had come from a family of 7, so most of the, you know, all the families involved in sports at Dartmouth High School, so this is my hometown, and then have some, my own children went to Bishop Connolly and just had a nephew play his last game for Dartmouth High against Fairhaven, so yeah, it's been a great thing, sports. Family's been involved in meeting people and being part of the community.
That was kind of fun how your brother named his son Tom, because when I first saw him, I thought that was your son. And somebody said, no, that's your nephew. You know what I mean? But he named him after your father, right?
My father, and so fact, I'm going to try to go have lunch with a couple of them in a few minutes. But yeah, he named after my father. I was the third, and he's following in the footsteps. So he had a nice career. They had a nice win over Fairhaven, so it was nice to see that.
Came down to the last play.
Yeah, it was very close. Could have gone either way. It was a great game. Fairhaven, had a great season. They've done very well, but it was happy to see Dartmouth pull it out.
Yeah, nice. And I know you did some coaching over your time too, huh?
A little bit, yeah. I ran in Fall River, coached oversaw the basketball league there, the Milliken League for a number of years, and a little bit of Little League. So yeah, it's you have to participate in the community. So I've always enjoyed that.
Real quick, working as a district attorney, right? A great job, an enjoyable job, a challenging job, but a job really where you can help people.
Well, you got to try to be fair and administer justice. There's a lot of different factors that come in handling cases, but I've always tried to help people if it was an opportunity to do so. You do have to hold people accountable, but there are times, when you can do good by trying to assist people who don't have the best lot in life.
And your thoughts on helping out the Bus Telethon?
It's great. Again, I want to thank members of our staff for being here. I just think it's a great thing. Important time of year. A lot of people are needy. A lot of people don't have it easy, so it's nice to see people come together and try to help people out.
Well, Tom, thank you very much for coming by. We want to wish you and your family the best of Christmases. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and Happy Holidays. And thank you for joining us here on the Bus Telethon.
Great to see you, Paul. Thanks very much.
All right, Tom Quinn, the Bristol County District Attorney, joining us here on the Bus Telethon. Yeah, Tom and I actually started as prosecutors way back in the day, and so I know Tom very well, and of course he's been serving as a district attorney, as he said, already 10 years. I can't believe it's been 10 years already that he's been the district attorney.
Yeah, he's doing an awesome job, and I gotta give credit where credit is due, and keeping this community safe as well, and around this county as well. Tom has been. His nephew, Tom Quinn, actually, me and him have been playing basketball since third grade. We played in third grade, and we've just been friends ever since. So it's been 9 years, and I really enjoy his company as well as a friend. He's such a great friend. He's such a good kid as well. So.
Well, every time we call one of those Dartmouth football games, every other play, Tom Quinn makes the tackle.
Yeah.
Right?
He played the whole season with a torn labrum, and he never let his team down from the ground up. I know they fell short in the playoffs, and I know they had a little bit of hiccups here and there, but Tom Quinn's a really good leader for this Dartmouth football team, and I'm gonna really miss Tom, and I'm gonna really miss the whole football program over there at Dartmouth High when I move over into college.
Yeah, nice. You're gonna be, or you are a senior, right?
I am a senior here at Dartmouth High.
Yeah, I know it feels like you've been around for a long time because you and I have done games for a number of years, and I'm like, wow, is he a senior yet? I guess he's a senior, right?
Yeah, this time I'm a senior around. I think we started my sophomore year. It was a lot of fun that we did. We did some basketball games. We did the football game up in Mansfield. Mansfield, they pulled it around. They lost last night in the Super Bowl, and yeah, we've done a lot of games together, I really cherish the moments that we've had. So I think we got a lot more coming up. So hopefully basketball, we're gonna have some, maybe hockey.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. Well, I'm getting a signal that it's my turn to sing, and I'm really under a lot of pressure because I'm looking around here and I see a lot of people that I know, so I'm really going to have to try to be on key.
Yeah.
So you want me to go for it?
Yeah. Who are you singing?
I'm going to be singing Santa Claus is Coming to Town by Michael Bublé.
All right, give that high note, all right?
All right, we're going to give it a shot. All right, here we go.
Take it away.
The pressure is on. All right. This could be a sing-along. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, checking it twice, gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. You better watch out. You better not cry. Better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. All right, let's take it to the bridge. Here we go now. All right, it's the Fill a Bus Telethon. Come on down to Target here in the great town of Dartmouth. Fill a bus. You can contribute through the QR code. But if you come on down, you can go into Target, you can buy a present, and we'll put it right on the bus. This event sponsored by the Dartmouth Police Department, Dartmouth Community Media, Dartmouth High School Media. All right, here we go. Big finish now. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming. I mean a big fat man in a long white beard. He's coming to town. All right, we made it through there. Santa Claus is coming to town, a great classic. How about that, Tom? Not bad, huh? Little pitchy. Oh, great. Yeah, anything you do ends up on social media. That's how it works now. There's always a live microphone. All right, let's see. What are we doing next now? All right, actually, I do a television show. It's called the Paul Santos Live Show. It airs bi-weekly on ABC 6, Sunday mornings at 10:30. It's also on Dartmouth Community Media every single Wednesday night at 8 p.m. You can also catch it on YouTube and Facebook. We highlight the talented, interesting, and entertaining from the area. We have a lot of great guests. We have comedians. We have singers. And we've actually queued up some highlights of some recent Christmas posts and videos from the Paul Santos Live Show from last year. So let's let it roll.
Special song to me because I've loved it as a kid. It's called This Christmas, and if you know this song, please sing it with me. Hang on a mistletoe, I'm gonna get to know you better this Christmas. And as we trim the tree, how much fun it's gonna be together this Christmas. The fireside is blazing bright. Oh, we're caroling through the night. Whoa, this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Whoa, Lega. Yeah, let's clap. Presents and cards are here. My world is filled with cheer. Like that. This Christmas, and as I look around, your eyes will shine the town and you. This Christmas, the fireside is blazing bright. We're caroling through the night, and this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Whoa. Shake a hand, y'all. Hang on a mistletoe, I'm gonna get get to know you better this Christmas. And as I look around, your eyes are shining down at you. This Christmas, the fireside is blazing bright, and we're caroling through the night. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Whoa, whoa. Shake a hand, girl. Family, yeah. We'll be together to make this Christmas bright. Yes, we will.
Hark, how the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. Ding dong, ding dong, that is the song. Winds are blowing, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how the crowd raising the sound over the dale, telling the tale. Gaily they ring while people sing song of good cheer. Christmas is here. Merry, 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 merry Christmas song. Merry, 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 merry Christmas song. On lovely sent on with their gentle tone to every home. Dark color bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. Ding dong, ding dong, that is the song. Winds are ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they pound, raising the sound, o'er hill and dale, telling the tale. Gaily they ring while people sing song of good cheer. Christmas is here. Merry, 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 merry Christmas song. Merry, 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 merry Christmas song. Dawn on they send dawn with an end, their gentle tone to every home. Dawn on they send dawn with an end, their gentle tone to every home. Ding dong, ding dong.
That was the Dartmouth High School chorus from last year. It was amazing. They have a concert coming up soon, so you should check that out. It's awesome. This is Rowan and Beautifully Human. How are you guys?
Hello.
Hi.
I
got this one, sorry.
I'm glad that you guys are here today. Oh, you have your own microphone.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you guys are here today. I have a couple questions. What's your favorite thing about the holiday season?
I think mine is just spending time with all my family. Just like the vibe of the season, I guess. I always have fun with that.
That's great. Are you doing anything as a band for the holidays together?
I mean, we have a lot of gigs coming up. Yeah, so we have Cork on the 22nd in New Bedford, and we're going to do some Christmas stuff there. But, yeah, from 5 to 8.
That's great. What songs are you guys performing for us today?
Right now we're doing Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and then we're going to do Run, Run, Rudolph, and then we're doing Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer.
Thank you. Do I just walk away? I'm going to let you guys do your thing.
Ready? Mm-hmm.
You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town, Santa Claus is coming to town, Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list and checking it twice, he's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town, Santa Claus is coming to town, Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake, he knows if you've been bad or good so be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh yeah, Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh yeah, Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Oh yeah, Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Thank you.
Thank you.
One second, I'm gonna quickly get the fingers warmed up here. All right. Ready? All right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of all the reindeer, you know you're the mastermind.
Run, Rudolph, run, run, Rudolph.
Run, run, Rudolph, Randolph ain't too far behind.
Run, Rudolph, run, run, Rudolph.
Run, run, Rudolph, Santa's gotta make it a time.
Run, Rudolph, run, run, Rudolph.
Santa, make him hurry, tell him he can take the freeway down.
Run, Rudolph, run, run, Rudolph.
Run, run, Rudolph, I really like a merry-go-round. Said Santa to a boy child, what have you been longing for?
Run, Rudolph, run, Rudolph.
All I want for Christmas is a rock and roll electric guitar.
Run, run, Rudolph.
And then away went Rudolph, whizzing like a shooting star. Run, run, Rudolph, Santa's gotta make it a town.
Run, Rudolph, run, Rudolph.
Santa, make him hurry, tell him he can take the freeway down.
Run, Rudolph, run, Rudolph.
Run, run, Rudolph, I'm feeling like a merry-go-round. Run, run, Rudolph, Santa's gotta make it to town.
Run, Rudolph, run, Rudolph.
Santa, make him hurry, tell him he can take the freeway down. Run, run, Rudolph, I'm feeling like a merry-go-round.
Said Santa to a girl child, what would please you most to get?
Run, Rudolph, run, run, Rudolph.
A little baby doll that can cry, sleep, drink, and wait.
Run, Rudolph, run, run,
And
Rudolph.
then away went Rudolph, whizzing like a saber jet.
Run, run, Rudolph, Santa's gotta make it to town.
Run, Rudolph, run, Rudolph.
Santa, make him hurry, tell him you can take the freeway down.
Run, Rudolph, run, Rudolph.
Run, run, Rudolph, I'm reeling like a merry-go-round. Run, run, Rudolph, Santa's gotta make it to town.
Run, Rudolph, run, Rudolph.
Santa, make him hurry, tell him you can take the freeway down.
Run, Rudolph, run, Rudolph.
Run, run, Rudolph,
Thank you.
Gold hands.
Gold hands.
Yeah.
Hands cold. All right, we got one more song for you guys.
1 second.
1 second. Hands are freezing.
We're warming up our
Fingers,
fingers because
fingers.
it's really cold and we can't feel them.
And you kind of need to feel them to play guitar.
Yeah.
So.
It helps.
It
It
helps
does
a
help a
little
little
bit.
bit. All right. All right. We start with the da, 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 da. All right. Ready? All right.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe she'd been drinking too much eggnog, and we begged her not to go. But she forgot her medication, and she staggered out the door into the snow. When we found her Christmas morning at the scene of the attack, she had hoof prints on her forehead and incriminating claws marks on her back.
Oh no! Oh!
Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Now we're all so proud of Grandpa. He's been taking this so well. See him in there watching football, drinking beer and playing cards with Cousin Mel. It's not Christmas without Grandma. All the family's dressed in black, and we just can't help but wonder, should we open up her gifts or send them back?
Send them back! Oh!
Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Now the goose is on the table, and the pudding made of fig, and the blue and silver candles would have just matched the hair in Grandma's wig. I've warned all my friends and neighbors, better watch out for yourselves. They should never give a license to a man who drives a sleigh and plays with elves.
Plays with elves?
Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe.
Key change.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe, we believe.
We believe.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas. Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
That was amazing. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Man, actually, Grandma maybe ran over by a reindeer after that performance, though.
Yeah, wow. You guys want to plug your website or something? What's your next show?
Yeah. So you can visit us at beautifulhumans.com. We also beautifulhumansmusic.com. My bad.
And what's your next show? Where is it?
Our next show, we're at Cork on the 22nd from 5 to 8.
Cool.
So.
Thank you.
Awesome.
In New
Hope to
Bedford.
see you guys there.
Yeah. Next up, we have productions from
Dartmouth DHS TV Media. We some of the students in our video editing class, our intro to video class, have been working on some projects and music videos throughout the holiday season. So we're gonna display it for you guys right now, and let's take a look at it.
Yeah.
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blixen and all his reindeers pulling on the reins. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. So hang your stockings and say your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He's got a bag that's filled with toys for boys and girls again. Hear those sleigh bells jingle, jangle, oh, what a beautiful sight. So jump in bed and cover your head, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He doesn't care if you're rich or poor, he loves you just the same. Santa Claus knows we're all God's children, that makes everything right. So fill your hearts with Christmas cheer, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He'll come around when chimes ring out that it's Christmas morn again. Peace on earth will come to all if we just follow the light. So let's give thanks.
Joined right now by Todd Migliacci, Todd the Magician, here on the Bus Telethon. Todd, nice to see you again.
Hi, Paul. How are you?
You're not going to make Ben disappear, are you?
No, that
All
costs
right,
extra.
all right. Just asking.
I know a lot of people on staff have been asking. But you know what? Actually, hold on, Paul. Let's give a little round of applause for Paul. Doing a great job.
Thank
and
you,
everybody,
thank you.
fantastic job. Fantastic. Joe, doing audio, best in the business. We got in the majority of the crew, fantastic today.
Now,
right.
I got to ask you this.
Oh, hold on.
How did you become a magician?
Oh, microfiber cloth. That's weird. Okay, go ahead.
How is it that you became a magician in the first place? It's kind of an interesting story, isn't it?
Yes, perfect for this time of year, Paul. So Santa brought me a magic kit when I was about yay high, and it changed my life. It was Marshall Brodeen, who was a magician at the time, big famous TV magician. Big magic case. I got a bunch of small little trinkets from it. Saw how a few of the behind the scenes things worked, like magic plastic pieces that would flip and then the quarter would disappear. And you're not gonna believe it, Paul. Now, life fulfilled, now I have my own magic kit. You can get toddthemagician.com/shop. Don't worry, we're putting this on the Filibus. You can't have this one, Paul.
I was going to say, little selfless promotion going on here. That's great.
Oh, never. It's called synergy.
Synergy,
what it is.
yeah. So becoming a magician with that kit, right? If you didn't get that kit for Christmas, we wouldn't be standing here right now, right?
That is
pretty
correct.
much it?
Who knows what I would be doing right now?
Originally from the great city of Worcester, Massachusetts. How did you end up in Dartmouth?
UMass Dartmouth brought me here for the art program at the CVPA, the College of Visual and Performing Arts.
Mhm.
I became a sculpture major, and then I decided to pursue magic.
Nice. And tonight you have a show going on and a performance, right?
That is correct. We're doing the Dartmouth tree lighting, more magic, as well as doing a trivia show. Everyone gets to participate, and if they answer a question correctly, we do have prizes, compliments of Dartmouth Community Media.
So you are not only a magician, I can see that you are a full-time entertainer. You got the trivia, you got the whole spiel, you got the whole act, you got the whole look.
Yes, different streams of revenue, for sure.
All right, well, speaking of magic, I understand you're going to give us a little performance right
Would
here.
you like to see something?
I would like
All
to
right,
see a little magic.
First, you know what, Paul? We're going to have a couple friends come in, but first, I want to do something with all of you guys here at Camera 2. We're going to, guys in the truck, bring a zoom into about here. I want you to be able to see the palm of my hand, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a deck of cards out here. Don't worry, I'm going to step off frame just for a second. All right, here we go, guys. I don't have a program on here. I have to trust you in the truck, Dan. All right, here we go. I'm going to flip through. Everybody at home on Dartmouth Community Media's YouTube page, check this out. I want you to see a card. I want you to think of a card that you see in the deck. Are you ready? Did you see one? Oh, we're over here. Hi. Yeah, so check it out. We're here. Or is it not a deck of cards at all? It's money. Now I can go do my Christmas and holiday shopping. All right, fantastic. I'm going to put that there. Paul, here. There you go.
That's for me? Thank you very much.
Little tip. All right. Fantastic. All right, actually, Paul, come on in here if you don't mind.
Sure.
We'll go a little bit wider. Paul, Mike, Paul. All right. Jokes don't get any better, folks. Magician, not comedian. All right. Now, Paul, I have here, I want to look nice. You look fabulous. I do want to compliment you on your color scheme. I want to do the same. The only thing is I've forgotten some of my warm socks. So if you wouldn't mind indulging me, I have, don't worry, they're clean, but I have some socks right here. I got some holiday socks, some different color socks. Some are matching, some are not. Actually, Ben, where's Ben? Ben, come on in here, bud. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
Fantastic, okay. Ben, I'm gonna have you reach inside and pull out a sock, all right? Well, here's the key. You're gonna reach in without looking. I don't want you to pick your favorite sock. I don't want you to, exactly. Keep it random, keep it secret, behind your back. Sound good? Now, you don't have to take the first one you touch. You can go all the way to the bottom, to the side, whatever you'd like. You got one? Keep it close. Now, Paul, here's the hard part. I'm going to put you in the driver's seat here. Now, I'm going to have you reach inside without looking again. If you can find a matching pair, again, some of these socks are matching, some of them are not. We'll see how good you guys are as a team. Ben, come on in here. Oh, eyes closed. Because if you can, drum roll please, everybody, if he can Find one sock. You got one. We got one.
Mhm.
Let's see. Paul, reveal your sock. Show camera 2. Fantastic. We have this sock. Ben, if you guys together find a matching pair, that would be absolutely amazing. Let's see. Take it out.
Nope.
No. That's okay. I thank you for helping out, for volunteering, but you guys didn't find each other's matching pair. That's okay. I am still proud of you for helping out. I appreciate it. And for one more thing, because not only did you guys help, you may not have found each other's socks, which is what we were trying to do, but you each did find a matching pair of socks, cut to wide.
Oh!
Let's give these two a big round of applause.
Wow.
Ben, come on over. Check it out.
Very nice on a cold day, too. Are they nice and warm?
No, but my UFOS athletic recovery shoes are.
All right.
Hashtag not an ad. Here, Paul, we're at the Bus Telethon, right?
Yes, we are.
So we got to do something for the kids. Right? So I do, my wife does a lot of holiday baking. This is one of the cupcake tins, but check it out. If you kind of go like this, wave your fingers, little magic hands. I like that. That's nice. There we go. Check it out. Absolutely nothing.
Nothing in
You didn't
there.
do anything. We got to do the magic word. That's holiday spirit. Go ahead, Paul. There we go. Check it out. We got some toys. Get this to the bus. All right, Shay. And here's some of my favorite toys. We got some Legos here. Now, Paul, if you don't mind, put that in your pocket real quick. I'm going to take out this right here. We got a deck of cards. This is how magicians take notes, right? So I took notes on this. Have you ever, Paul, asked the question or been asked if you could have a dinner with someone alive or dead, who would it be, right?
Mhm.
So I thought of that, and I started writing down different people, famous people that I would love to hang out with. Obviously, Harry Houdini would be one, Walt Disney, Jim Henson, so forth. Maybe even Alexander Hamilton. Yeah, I'd be in the room where it happens, right? What would happen to Amelia Earhart, that sort of thing, right? So here's what we're going to do. Paul, at random, I'm going to have you select a card, right? You're going to touch any card you want. You're going to take it out. But actually, first, I'll ask you, would you like the 5 of hearts, or do you want to change your mind completely?
No, I'll stay with the 5 of hearts.
You're good with the 5 of hearts?
Sure.
Okay. Now, Paul, with the 5 of hearts, it's not really about the cards on the face. It's about the notes on the back. It's about the people on the back, right? Because people make the community. Let's see what famous person we have selected to have that dinner with.
Okay. Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln, good choice. Good choice.
You know, I swear to God, I'm not making this up.
Yeah.
That's who I was thinking of, Abraham Lincoln. I'm serious. That's what I was going to say if you asked me.
Thank you.
I think it was just lucky, but that's...
Oh,
that's
okay.
what I
We'll
was
take
gonna
it
say.
one step further if you think it's just luck. So, Paul, not only did I know you were going to be thinking about that, but that's the thing. That's cerebral. That's inside your head. There's no way that our audience, our people, could actually know that, right?
That's true.
They have to trust you. You are trustworthy, though.
Yes.
But there was one thing. Again, Filibus, we're getting some toys out to the kids in the community. There was also a toy that I gave you earlier. Could you take those Legos out?
Okay, let me see. Ah, here they are.
See, if you've ever built a Lego set, you build it from the ground up, right? So we're going to try that right now, Paul. We've got a little base plate. If you don't mind holding out your palm, thank you very much. For one of these here. Got some bricks. Build it piece by piece. But here's a soapbox. Now, you know what? Fingers are cold. Give me a second, guys. There we go. We got some feet. We got a person. A little minifig here.
Yeah.
You see this? This is a hat. That's a tall hat, Paul. Bring it up here. The camera can see. And, of course, we got some Declaration of Independence. Paul, you're not going to believe that. put an Abe's
There he
little
is.
hand on his soapbox. Paul Santos.
There he is, Abraham
Pretty good.
Lincoln.
But this is not the only toy we have today. Check this out.
That's great.
Paul, I want you to do me a favor. Could you face away just for a moment?
Sure.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take out a marker here. It's a magic marker. That's what we magicians used to write with. All right? I'm going to uncap this. I'm going to write something here on this notepad. I just don't want you to see it yet. Okay? All right. Okay.
Tell me when. Just kind of looking off at random into the parking lot of Target. I see my co-host over here.
All right, Paul, come on back.
Okay.
Come on back. I want you to think back to your childhood, all right? To like toys you played with. I want you to see one toy in your mind, all right? I wrote in this here, I wrote one thing. I wrote one toy. All right, if you were to name any toy, what would you name?
I would name the Rubik's Cube.
Rubik's Cube. I think even we all know that even today. Check it out. You're not going to believe this, Paul. Inside, if I use a little magic. Wait for this, though, Paul. Check it out.
Oh.
What?
Wow.
Paul, everyone.
Wow.
Check this out, Paul. I was never really able to solve the Rubik's Cube. It's one of those puzzles that you end up turning and try to get each side a different color, right?
I could never figure that thing out.
Yeah, there's literally trillions of combinations. I was never really able to do it. I could get one side, but only until I used magic.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Well,
one
all
more?
right, director's saying one more. One more. All right, let's see. Let's see what else we got.
Got some good stuff going on. How did you know I was going to say Abraham Lincoln? I was thinking Abraham Lincoln. I really was thinking Abraham Lincoln, and it was on there. How did you do that?
That's why I get paid the big bucks.
Out of all the people I was going to say, because I was a history major, and especially American history, and Abraham Lincoln, one of our great presidents, that's what I was going to say, and then it was on the card. I think it was just a fluke.
But you still had the Legos in your pocket the whole time.
That is true.
Before you even thought of it.
Before I even thought of it, Abraham Lincoln was in my pocket. I got to figure out how we did that. I'm going to have to do some research. All right, here we go.
I'm going to take this one more time here. Check it out. I have just some paper here. Check it out if I go. Oh, fuck yeah, hold on. Oh, crap.
Here goes Ella. Wow, look at this.
Intestines or what?
Wow, that was good. Oh, wait a minute, there's more? How long is this going to go? Uh-oh. Did it get stuck? It's a little chilly out here today, you know?
It's frozen.
It froze. Wait a minute.
All right, I blame Elsa. All right, thank you.
Thank you very much. Todd Migliacci.
Thank you, friends.
Todd the Magician.
ToddTheMagician.com, and hopefully we'll see you later at the tree lighting.
Yes, that's right. Tonight we can see Todd. Thanks again.
Thanks again, Paul.
All right,
everyone.
the Bus Telethon continues now. Are we going to a video now? No, we're going back over to my co-hosts, Ella and Tabitha. I'm sorry. I'm still confused from the magic. Okay, Tabitha, take it away.
So here we're introducing Ben, who's going to sing
Blue Christmas
by Elvis Presley.
Yeah, I am.
Great song for this time of year.
Yeah, it is a great song.
I've been saying that for every song. I don't know why.
It's very classic. Everyone
is.
recognizes it. Everyone knows it, and I'm sure you'll do a beautiful rendition of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this song is really about like heartbreak a little bit, but my heart is a little bit not achy, but we're gonna take it one day at a time. So
You got to get into
one day at
for
a
it.
time, friends.
you gotta wish your other loved one the best in
Yeah.
life. So
Yeah, totally.
Well, take it away.
All right.
all right, here we go.
Sinking.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue just thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue memories start calling. You'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue, 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 blue Christmas. You'll be doing alright on your Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue, 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 blue Christmas. You'll be doing alright on your Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue, 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 blue Christmas. Back to you, Paul.
All right. Hey, Ben, that was fantastic. Blue Christmas. You need background like ooh, ooh, like 2 or 3 background singers spinning around,
Hey, we could have needed you guys. You and Patty and Ellie.
No, it's great just the way it was. Ben Smith, one of our co-hosts with Blue Christmas. Okay, we're standing here with a lady who contributes to this event every single year. It's Candy. Candy, good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Now, you're with Tremblay Bus, I believe, right?
Not no more. I used to be.
Yeah, and what, did you retire?
No, now I work for Pace Head Start.
Oh, nice. Good
as
for
a
you.
teacher.
Yeah, good for you. Good for you. Now, tell me about your participation with this great event, the Fill the Bus Telethon.
Well, every year I stand in the door and fill up the bus with the toys and package them up so they can be distributed.
Yeah, that's a real great job that you have there, because I see the other person who actually takes the present, puts it on the bus, then takes the next present, puts it on the bus, puts it on the 3rd row, puts it on the 5th row, and look at it, it's all filled up. It's doing very nicely.
Yes, it's really filled up. We had a lot of people show up with a bunch of bags and boxes filled already. The bus is completely filled in the back.
Nice. Now, I have to ask you, where did you get your little headgear thing that you're wearing right now?
I have no idea. I've had it since I started.
Did somebody give it to you?
No, I bought it about 10 years ago.
Looks like 2 Santa Clauses up there.
Yeah,
Well, you're really in the Christmas spirit,
always.
It could be 1 Santa Claus, but no, it's 2 Santa Clauses. Yeah, 2 Santa Clauses for the price of 1, right? Yeah. So now tell me, after the bus gets filled up, I mean, we're here at Target, the bus gets filled up. This is kind of like the fun part, but then there's the distribution phase, right?
Yes. Either tomorrow, I'm not sure when, we go somewhere where Jerry has, where we unload all the buses and then we sort everything out to distribute to wherever he has. I'm not sure where they're going this year, but he has places where they're going to be distributed to.
And this is going to happen as soon as tomorrow?
As soon as tomorrow, most of the time it's the day after.
They
It gets, yes.
Now, you've been involved in this event for a while, right?
Yeah, over 10 years. Wow. Yes.
It's really nice. You keep coming back and you keep giving back your time and so forth. It's very nice to see everyone come together the way that they do.
It is. It's amazing. We started out so small, and now we look at this, and it's just gotten so big, and it's amazing.
So your name is actually Candy, C-A-N-D-I, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Because usually it's like short for Candace or short for Candida or something like that. And you are actually Candy, right?
Candy, that's it.
That's a cool name, isn't it?
I guess.
Was it something that, people kidded around with you growing up or anything like that? Because it seems to me that it's a cool name.
No, nobody's never really did anything about it. I was just, my brother didn't want a sister, and he named me Candy.
All right. Well, I think that's fantastic. Thank you very much for your contribution to this event every single year. And we want to wish you and your family happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year. And great chatting with you again.
Thank you so much. Happy holidays.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Candy. Let's go back to our co-hosts, Tabitha and Ella, with a very, very special guest, Mr. Parati.
Hello, Mr. Parati. Thank you for being here.
Hello, hello, hello.
So, first of all, what is your favorite part of the Christmas season, just in general? I'd like to start with that.
I would say family, spending time with family and friends, and just the kindness of Christmas. I think it's great.
Definitely. It's certainly the season of giving and the season of connection, right, Ella?
Yeah, of course. I love Christmas and seeing all the scenery, but also it is really, really about giving to others and realizing that there are less fortunate people in the world. There's always going to be someone less fortunate, so it is very good time of season to give to others.
I definitely agree with that. So, I've heard that there is a field trip going on for the DHS TV media students kind of surrounding Christmas time. Could you tell us a bit about that? It's kind of being deemed as our Christmas gift from you to us.
Well, we were all so thankful for all the hard work that all you guys do throughout the school year, whether it be hosting your shows to helping out with behind-the-scenes work with DCTV, or the work that we do at the high school for a lot of the productions that we do, like whether it be TED Talks coming up or Dartmouth's Finest that we always produce. I know we talked about this years ago of doing a big field trip to New York City to check out some of the venues in New York, and it was hard for us to afford that because of the cost. So I got to give a big shout out to Mass Hire of Greater New Bedford, who we are very thankful for funding our trip that's happening this year. It's going to happen on Friday, December 27th. We're taking our DHS TV media group to New York City finally. I know Ella has talked about it and planned it, and she's done a lot of hard work planning out this trip for the group as well as others. But it's finally happening, and I know we're all excited to go to New York City right after Christmas. We're going to get to see the Rockefeller tree. We're going to get to go to NBC Studios to check out the Today Show, SNL Studios, Jimmy Fallon Studios. We're also going to the Museum of the Moving Image in Astoria, New York. So this is a great opportunity for us as a group. And again, very thankful for you guys, and I think thankful for Mass Hire of Greater New Bedford as well for stepping up and providing the funding for us to go on such an expensive trip. So I think it's a good thing all around.
Yeah, and I also know that not a lot of schools do stuff like that, do they?
I think so, they do, but I think that for us, it's a unique opportunity for us to get together as a group and do something positive like this for you guys. Again, as thanks for all you guys doing hard work. I think you guys deserve a fun trip like this.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And it really helps us kind of find out how the whole media industry works. It's really a great learning experience for us all.
Yeah, and we've done trips in the past to Boston. We always typically go on a Boston trip every year. And we learned from that, and we learned to convert our studios. That's how we came up with our Studio B idea in the classroom. We had what was a typical classroom, and we said, hey, look, Channel 25 is doing something different with their workspace where they turn it into a studio. And we saw that at NBC Studios in Boston as well. And we said, why don't we do that here at the why can't we do that here at the high school? So we managed to convert that whole classroom environment into our Studio B, which we now use very often. So.
Wow. And that was an amazing idea. Well, thank you, Mr. Parati, for your input. We will back to you.
All right, thank you very much. We are actually on the other side of our stage, and we're joined here by some of the Dartmouth police cadets, young kids that are planning on being police officers down the road. Hey, we need great police officers, so I think it's great that these individuals are interested in this line of work. So we're going to go right down and have each individual introduce themselves. You are?
Riley Medlock.
All right, and where are you from?
Originally New Bedford.
All right, and how did you decide to become a police officer?
I just wanted to be somebody that I could be an example for, like down the road. My family, no one in my family has been a cop before, so it's just really nice to be the first one. And I just really want to be there for my community as well.
All right, and you are?
Nolan Fonseca.
All right, and you are from Dartmouth?
Yes, sir, I'm from Dartmouth.
All right, and what about you? How did you come up with the idea that you wanted to be a police cadet?
Well, I have family in the Dartmouth Police Department, and I have a few friends as well. So it's just a group of people I want to be a part of, and I've lived here my whole life. So I want to have a positive impact on the community.
All right, and let's see who we have over here.
Noah Cabral.
All right, and you are?
Nick Barnes.
Both from Dartmouth?
Yes.
All right, and what about you? Tell me about your background and what it is about police work that interests you.
So I originally grew up in Freetown, but I moved to Dartmouth about 12 years ago, and this community means a lot to me, and I just want to be able to have a direct impact on the community.
Similar to Noah, helping out the community, and like Nolan said, I have family in the police station too.
Now tell me about being a police cadet, right? So you're learning a lot about being a police officer, right?
Yes. We're learning a lot, doing different things. We're also having some fun. Sometimes not, but most of the time we're having the best time we could have.
In what way?
We do a lot of PT. It's a lot of fun. We run around a lot in the woods, cold, wet, rain, anything. Wind, hot, 90-degree weather. It's great.
Well, they need to have you trained so that when you have the real job, you can deal with any kind of situation, right?
Correct, yep.
What about you? What do you like about being a police cadet? What are you learning?
Learning basically all the ins and outs on what it is to be a police officer. Heading into the Plymouth Academy, you know, they have a reputation for being really tough, but looking back on it, there's nowhere else I would have rather have gone to. So it's been all positive so far.
Is there anything about it that has surprised you?
I wouldn't say surprising because I didn't expect it to be easy. But I'm surprised at how many relationships I formed throughout the academy. I thought I would kind of just keep my head down and be in and out, but along the way I've made a lot of friends.
What about you? Tell me about the police academy. What is it about it that you liked, and is there anything that surprised you about it?
Definitely meeting a lot of great people in the academy and making a lot of friends, and we get to see sort of the side of policing that the public may not get to see, and kind of learn all the ins and outs of the job and what we're going to be doing in the future.
What do you think it is about the police work that people don't see, that people would be surprised about?
Definitely the human side. It's a big part of the job, learning how to be a good communicator and building strong relationships with the public.
What about you? What do you like about the police academy?
Just learning about everything that, you know, small things that you don't think about that, you know, lead to a huge impact on people's lives.
Now, what's the next thing that happens after you complete the academy? There's another process. You have to look for openings. There's certain steps that you have to take before you actually become a police officer, correct?
Yes, so after we graduate, we'll be going into the field training program and continuing to learn until we're ready for the job.
All right, and then I imagine down the road you look for openings, apply, and hopefully eventually get on the job, right?
Yes, we're lined up to work for Dartmouth, so hopefully everything goes good during our field training and we can hit the road.
Now, some of the people here were talking about some of the fun aspects to it, you know, running in the woods and doing these kind of surprising things. What has been fun about it, would you say?
Definitely the camaraderie that we build with all of our classmates, and we go through it all together, so definitely making a lot of good friends, and hopefully they'll be friends for life.
You guys like to joke around with each other a little bit?
Yes, sir.
You goof around a little bit behind the scenes?
When we can, sir.
Anything that comes to mind that you can tell the folks about?
A couple. He's good at giving mimics of people.
Really, you do imitations of who? The other people in the academy?
Yeah, some of our friends, the instructors, just to kind of pass time and keep the mood up when things aren't looking so good.
So wait a minute. So you do an impression of the instructor?
Some of them, yes.
Which instructor were you talking about?
I'll have to take the fifth on that one.
Can you give us a 5-second, demonstration?
I'd prefer not to.
Is it one of
Even when I
these?
graduate.
Is it one of these drill sergeant things like hurt, hard, and that kind of thing?
One of our classroom teachers, he's a very distinct individual. I'll put it that way.
All right, we'll leave it at that. I don't want to get these guys in trouble. I don't want you to be thrown off before you even get on. So we don't want any of that to happen. But hey, keep up the great work. We definitely need police officers and good police officers. We're glad that you're learning the training in the proper fashion, and we wish you all the best of luck in your careers.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Okay, let's send it back now to Tabitha and Ella.
Thank you so much, Paul, and thank you for that wonderful interview with some of the Dartmouth Police Department cadets in training right now. Now we're going to transition to some more holiday videos made by the students at Dartmouth High School in the media classes. Roll the clip.
We need a tell someone we need more elves to help out. What are we working with here?
We need more help with elves. Can you guys help us get more elves?
Yes, we can.
Thank you guys for the help. Merry Christmas.
Frosty the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul with a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman is a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found. For when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around. Oh, Frosty the Snowman was alive as he could be, and the children say he could laugh and play just the same as you and me.
Thumpity thump thump, thumpity thump thump.
Look at Frosty go.
Thumpity thump thump, thumpity thump thump.
Over the hills and snow. Oh, Frosty the Snowman knew the sun was hot that day. So he said, let's run and we'll have some fun now before I melt away. Down to the village with a broomstick in his hand, running here and there all around the square, saying, catch me if you can.
He led them down the streets of town right to the traffic cop.
And he only paused a moment when he heard him holler,
stop!
Frosty the Snowman had to hurry on his way, but he waved goodbye saying, don't you cry, I'll be back again someday.
It was the night before Christmas. Santa and the elves were getting everything ready. But while getting everything ready, Santa came down with a very bad cold. When Mrs. Claus was taking care of Santa, he had realized it was Christmas Eve. Santa then announced to the elves that Christmas might have to be canceled. Then Gumdrop came up with the best idea ever. Santa, I can deliver the Christmas presents to the Dartmouth kids. Gumdrop got on Rudolph with all the presents and flew to Dartmouth to give the kids the presents. Then Gumdrop and all of the elves came down to Target to fill our bus for the Bus Telethon. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays!
It was Christmas Eve. Sammy and Austin were building a snowman. Once the kids were finished, the snowman waited for them to go inside. The snowman started to make his journey to Santa's cottage. He had a very important task for him.
Ho, 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 help me deliver gifts for Christmas. Ho, 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 ho.
The snowman agreed and started to make his way to the city. He delivered and delivered, to soon notice that all the gifts were gone and he had completed Santa's task.
Ho, 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 thank you so much for helping, Mr. Snowman. Merry Christmas!
Santa and the snowman danced and sang together. He was happy that he saved Christmas.
All right, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who has contributed to our Fill the Bus Telethon, Dartmouth Community Media, Dartmouth High School Media, of course, Trembley's Bus, Target, Dartmouth Community Media, I think I already mentioned, and the Dartmouth Police Department. And, of course, the director of Dartmouth Community Media, who never gets in front of the camera too often, but does so much work behind the camera, Peter Chase. Thank you very much for your contribution.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, all the hosts, all the students that helped out today. It was a great job. This is a great event that we do every year now. It's been our third year that we've done it. I know the Fill the Bus has been around longer than that. Again, they're still here today until 4 o'clock. So come on down, drop off toys. The QR code is still active for Venmo. So if you want to donate to the Dartmouth Police Athletic League, they do a lot of great events throughout the year. So that would help them spread the holiday cheer all year long, not just around the holidays.
And if we can get some final thoughts from our co-host, Tabitha?
This has been a wonderful event so far. I'm glad to have participated, and I loved singing by myself with Ella. It was just a wonderful event, and I'm so glad about how successful this toy drive was.
Yeah, I'm really, really happy with how the toy drive turned out. I had a lot of fun hosting. I had fun with Tabby singing. I've had fun interviewing people and also being around my friends, just enjoying some time together. Yeah, I had a lot of fun today.
I'm glad that my friend Rowan and Beautifully Human were able to perform with us today. They were great.
Yeah, they are terrific. I didn't realize you guys knew each other. She's fantastic, and the whole group is grown, and she's actually recording now.
Yeah, she's awesome. Yeah.
Well, thank you for co-hosting, and let's see. We got Ben. Is Ben behind me? Oh, there's Ben right there.
Right here.
I thought the magician made you disappear after all.
Yeah, I feel like, that was such a great show throughout. I had a really great time through, for the past 3 years that I've been working as a crew here, and then 2 years hosting last year with Ella. I've had a heck of a good time. Who wouldn't want to be here on Christmas time, donate some gifts to people in need? And this goes to a good charity. Toys for Tots, such a great charity that they've ran for over 10 years now. So I hope this tradition still keeps going on.
And thanks to Dartmouth Community Media and, of course, Dartmouth High School Media. We see all of the high school kids here under the direction of Mr. Bob Perotti. Thank you very much, Bob.
Yeah, thank you. It was a great time, as always. It's great to see how many people from the community come out and show their support for this event. And it's great to see the high school kids here helping to support that event. and broadcasting with DCTV live during this telethon, the third year now in a row running. So we look forward to being back next year and trying to help out again for the community, especially during times of need and the holiday season.
I also just want to thank, we had some select board members show up. You know, Mr. Sean McDonald came, made a generous donation like he has done the past few years for North Dartmouth Properties. Stanley Mickelson came, and also Heidi Brooks, Heidi Silver Brooks came. So thank you for coming, and thank you for everyone else that we interviewed that came on. We had Fire District 1 and 2, I believe. You know, there was some other fire districts that showed up earlier before we got on air that donated. So we had our Council on Aging director that showed up. Also, she's a great person and does a lot of good work in town. And one last thing is, don't forget tonight, tree lighting. If you're watching this live, Saturday, 4:30 at night starts. Festivities start. We have our trivia and magic show starting around 4:50, and the tree lighting should be lit around 5:30. So come on down to Town Hall, and it's a great time.
So we have a tradition here that we've established in the Bus Telethon, and that is how we close the show. We always close the show with a big sing-along with the entire staff. The people that have been on camera, the people working the cameras, the people behind the scenes. And this year we have selected a different tune. We have selected a tune because it was, what, next up on the grid, right?
You got it.
It just happened to be there.
It was on the computer.
It just happened to be on the computer. So let's cue up the closing song, and we're all going to sing along to the great classic by Jose Feliciano, Feliz Navidad. All right, here we go.
That was awesome, Paul.
It's hard to remember the words, but we'll try.
They're on the screen.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año de felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
I don't hear Peter. Come on now.
Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. Ajá. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. It's still going. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. Ajá. Feliz Navidad. It's a loop. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad.
One more time.
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Take three. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad.
That's it. Merry Christmas. Okay, all right.
Should we continue on?
No.
We just continue on,
No, we're
guys.
done.
All right. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Bye, guys. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.